This is Randy Bell with the Courier podcast, the place to come for the latest Clinton news. Chip Wilbanks thought when production companies started coming to Clinton to shoot movies, it was pretty cool. But now he says the coolness has worn off.
Most of the movies have been concentrated in their filming in Old Town, and there's limited parking, there's limited space.
And his law office is located in the historic district, and he echoes concerns that some other Old Town business owners have voiced about streets being closed and movie crews blocking sidewalks.
Glad they want to be here, but I think there's some permitting that needs to be done, so there's some rules that follow. They can't just willy-nilly close streets, those kinds of things. They've got to be notices of that type thing. And then they ought to pay a permitting fee. They make a lot of money on those movies, and they're getting free location and studio time basically in our streets. This process of getting some permitting going, I think, is the right answer. We don't want to discourage them from being there, but we just want them to have some rules to follow while they're here.
The Ward 4 alderman concedes that the movie companies have spent a lot of money with local hotels and restaurants.
There's some businesses that really benefited from it. I'm thrilled with that. But if your business is in Old Town, 3 or 4 weeks of that, of closing down parking spaces and streets and things, gets hard.
Mayor Will Purdy says in the past, movie companies generally have asked for permission to film in Clinton, but there's never been a set of formal guidelines for them to follow.
Certainly, we are grateful for the movies that have filmed here so far. We would love to continue that and see Clinton's role in the film industry in Mississippi grow. That being said, if it's going to do that, we need some policy and some procedures around it and some permitting.
Director David Lipper shot a Christmas movie in Old Town during December of 2025. It's his fourth film in Clinton since 2022, and he's planning to return for a fifth this year. He calls the city my favorite place to shoot. And the mayor says, from what he's seen, Clinton is being portrayed favorably in those movies.
I think the previous one was set in Clinton. I don't know if it was specific Clinton, Mississippi, but Clinton, and the footage I saw featured Clinton very heavily, sort of famous landmarks, iconic Clinton shots. And then my understanding is the one that just finished filming is set in specifically Clinton, Mississippi. And again, I think they use quite a bit of scenery and tracking shots and things around town to really showcase a lot of the town. And I think, as long as Clinton is portrayed in a good light, it's certainly advantageous for the city to get that exposure and really get Clinton's name out there.
But Purdy admits while it's possible to figure up the financial impact of movie making on the local economy, how the city's image benefits from being the setting of a film is not so readily quantifiable. One major decision to be made in developing Clinton's movie company policy is how much to charge for a permit.
We're looking at what some other cities that have sort of expanded their film industry have done, and probably I would expect we'll take our cues at least from there, see what's kind of standard in the industry and across the state.
And he's eager to get everything finalized.
I'm big on getting policies in place. That may be my attorney background, but I just think it's a good idea and a good practice. So we are certainly looking to get ours set up to, like I said, hopefully expand this and make Clinton a movie mecca.
I'm Randy Bell.